Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing good. In today's video, we are going to be talking about Wuthering Heights by Emily Bronte. If you are new to my channel, I would highly appreciate if you subscribe to my channel, and if you like my content, please give this video a thumbs up. Wuthering Heights is written by Emily Bronte, as I told you in the beginning, and it's considered one of the best classics out there. This is a Gothic novel and it's based in Yorkshire moors, and the entire story is happening in the 1800s, so it's a pretty historic novel in that sense as well. Now the story isn't unusual at all. It's a story about betrayal, love, revenge, and all that kind of stuff. But the way it has been told has changed the entire perspective, and it has made all the difference in the world. Personally speaking, this is my second classic of the year. I wanted to try new books, wanted to try new genres. I was experimenting a bit this year, and this is my second classic. The first one that I read was The Great Gatsby, and honestly speaking, both of the times I have been surprised. I was surprised at the time of The Great Gatsby because I had really high expectations and I didn't like that at all. I don't know what's extraordinary about it. And this time around I was surprised because I absolutely love how this has been written and the entire story of it. Now, when I was going through certain reviews on Goodreads regarding Wuthering Heights, I came across a lot of people who dislike the novel, and then obviously there is a huge majority that really absolutely love the novel. The one thing I found common is the fact that a lot of people actually put emphasis on one theme of the story. And surprisingly, there are multiple themes, and it also clearly mentions at the back that this is not only a story about love, it is also a story about betrayal, about revenge, and all that kind of stuff. So I personally didn't really focus on the romance and love part of the story. Now let me just talk about why I find this book really intriguing and really it has become one of my favorite classics. I have read only two, by the way. I love it because the author has got away with words. She has written it in a way that you are engrossed in the story. And it's not really an upfront kind of story. It's not like you know what's going to happen. Even though I knew since the very beginning that this is about revenge and all that, I don't know why every single time I read that Heathcliff has done something, I was really surprised. And whenever I came to the conclusion that, okay, this might be done by Heathcliff, and whenever the author confirmed that yes, it's done by Heathcliff, I still was in a shock. I don't know why, but for some reason it happened to me. I loved how in detail the entire setting of the novel has been described. I have this mental image, and a really vivid mental image of how Wuthering Heights looks like and how Thrushcross Grange looks like. But the one thing that I really liked is the concept that every human being, and the reassurance of the concept that every single human being in this world has an innate sense of goodness in them. And then it's their surrounding and the situation that they go through, the people that are with them, and the way they have been treated, and also the life choices that they make, makes them who they are in their adulthood. So we all are born with an innate sense of goodness, and the prime example of that is Heathcliff's child, Linton, and also the other guy. And another thing that I really liked, and that was actually the point where I started loving the story, loving the novel, and I knew that and it's going to be my favorite, was when I read this specific sentence that he trusted God and he comforted him. That was something that I needed in that moment. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, then this specific sentence was written when the author was comparing, or rather Mrs. Dean was comparing Mr. Earnshaw and Mr. Linton. Both of them were insanely in love with their wives, and both of their wives died, and they were left with infants. And what made all the difference was that one trusted God and the other just became a lunatic. Another thing that I really like about Wuthering Heights is that it begins in present, and then after a couple of chapters and a couple of pages, it's basically a story about what happened in the past. And then towards the end of the book, we come back to the present. Oftentimes, I abhor this type of writing because it just makes you disconnected with the story. It feels as if you are not a part of the story. And again, a huge round of applause for Emily Bronte because she has done it seamlessly. And obviously, coming to the end of this story, I really loved the ending. If you focused on Catherine and Heathcliff, then you might not like the ending, maybe. But as I didn't, I absolutely loved the ending because it was a little surprising for me. I never thought that it could happen, you know. I was upset with what happened between Linton and Catherine, little Catherine. That was really sad to read, honestly. It was really heartbreaking. So that was my perception of Wuthering Heights. Do let me know how you find it in the comments below, and also what lessons you have taken away from the novel. With that note, we have come to the end of this video. If you like the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, please make sure to do that. And if you want to follow me on my socials, the links are in the description, and I will also leave the handles on the screen. I will see you guys really soon, inshallah. Till then, take care. God bless you. Assalamu alaikum. Bye. Oh my god, there is a lizard. No, there is not.